Travis Wingoodsell. Well, as it turns out, overnight, a Mormon is concerned for my soul and have reached out to comment on one of my videos. And I'm here to go over that comment with my reply. See, like I said, anybody can comment as long as there's sound in their argument, and those who appear to be genuine I'll still reply to, but you're not gonna like it. I hold all my comments for this reason, so that bullies and abusers cannot be given a voice. So, here's their comment. It's okay space W. And they've got no content. And so it's likely a fake account if they're so concerned about their identity. Nonetheless, we'll let it slide as if they're a real Mormon. I want to be a real boy. The video that they're commenting on is the one where I did the same video but gave it different titles for the purpose to identify if Mormons are coming to my channel or only the good light and truth people, those who have left the church. And by the way, the other video title, it's kicking its butt. So yeah, Mormons don't even go to Mormon-friendly titles. They stay away from everyone except for the church. But yet here I got one Mormon to come to this video. It was the light and truth of the gospel of Mormonism. Mormon-friendly, right? It's got President Nelson in white there in the Vatican Temple, holding the key of Peter's priesthood. Which I did another video, which this Mormon has not seen, or at least not commented on. Here's their comment. What happened to you, brother? In all seriousness, what happened? No doubt your fall didn't happen all at once. You surely remember the first crack that started the eventual fissure, which broke the dam. Dam being spelled D-A-M-N. I do agree with you on psychiatrists. It's a pseudoscience. Yes, that's what I said. You still have particles of spiritual light that are present in your countenance. Oh, do I have spiritual particles? I have spiritual particles of light. Come home, brother. Come home. The time is at hand, and the earth is being judged. Pay careful attention to that with my comments. Regardless of your projected positions, the truth is still in you, for it will set you free or will stand as a witness against you. And then heart emoji, come home, heart emoji. And so here's my reply. Come home to what? This video was repeated with a different title. This title was worded to specifically get Mormons' attention, as YouTube, who is paid by the church's stock investments, is censoring me through their analytical program. Doctrine and Covenants, section 18, verse 20. Contend against no church, save it be the church of the devil. This is what I obey as a Mormon who has not left Joseph Smith, our founder. Helaman, chapter 6, verse 22. And it came to pass that they did have their signs, yea, their secret signs, and their secret words, and this that they might distinguish a brother who had entered into the covenant, that whatsoever wickedness his brother should do, he should not be injured by his brother, nor by those who did belong to his band, who had taken this covenant. Apparently you are too young to go through the temple, or this coronavirus has caused you to forget the loyalty oaths. You are too young to go through the temple, or this coronavirus has caused you to forget the loyalty oaths we are forced to give and keep secret in the endowment ceremony, which was added by Brigham Young and not by Joseph Smith. 2 Nephi 24:12. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? This is Lucifer's secret sign, the inverted pentagram, i.e., the falling star. After Joseph Smith was assassinated, notice he said I fell, or she. After Joseph Smith was assassinated, Brigham Young had his brother-in-law design this evil sign carved on the Nauvoo temple, conquering the sunstones. And at Temple Square, the church headquarters, Brigham Young's property gate was designed by one son from one of his polygamous wives. Remember, the Book of Mormon condemns polygamy 4 times as to what Lucifer's church implements, and Joseph's 1835 Doctrine and Covenants condemning it twice, both of which were removed by Brigham Young the year before he died. And that same brother-in-law had carved in stone on the keystone of the arch of the door to the Salt Lake Temple. Why then are you so desperate to have me return to Lucifer's church? And you call me fallen? What the hell is wrong with you? Russell M. Nelson is genocidally murdering us with a viral weapon by forcing our exposure rather than following Moses during the Exodus and using the bishop's storehouses to keep us home and safe until it passes over. Instead, the firstborn of Ephraim are dying by Nelson's leadership and are not listening to the true Moses after the, in quotes, learning of the pre-captivity Jews. See 1 Nephi 1:2. How have you betrayed Joseph Smith, the founder? How have you allowed yourself to remain under condemnation for not adhering to the Book of Mormon's warnings? Turn your false love for me into true love of the true Christ, and come out from Babylon. Doctrine and Covenants, section 1, verses 14 through 16. And the arm of the Lord shall be revealed, and the day cometh that they who will not hear the voice of the Lord, neither the voice of his servants, neither give heed to the words of the prophets and apostles, shall be cut off from among the people. For they have strayed from mine ordinances, and have broken mine everlasting covenant. They seek not the Lord to establish his righteousness, but every man walketh in his own way, and after the image of his own God, whose image is in the likeness of the world, and whose substance is that of an idol, which waxeth old, and shall perish in Babylon, even Babylon the Great, which shall fall. Only Mormons can, quotes, stray from ordinances and, quotes, break the everlasting covenant. But you clearly are walking in your own way after the image of your own gods, God, since you don't believe in the true Christ of Joseph Smith. I should put so say we all, but I don't know if anybody understands that Battlestar Galactica reference. It is you who need to come out. That should be my sign off. So say we all. It is you who need to come home as you've strayed onto forbidden covenant paths. Anybody recognize where that comes from? Nelson. In the midst of darkness, having given up holding to the iron rod, as you live in denial of reality. So, if you didn't catch the judgment part, that's where I talk about Moses. So, replied. So yeah, and we'll put a thumbs down. I typically don't do that, but I'm doing it here for this. Seriously, guys, this is the abuse of Mormons. They're so blinded that they think that love means bondage and slavery. And they don't call it that. They don't see that that's what it is. I grew up in a family of Mormons, alt-right Nazi Mormons. Both served missions. My mom was a white supremacist. I know. I bear you my testimony. The Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints is not Joseph's church and is false. And not just false. It is pure evil, as they are literally murdering us to get gain.